I'd really like to tell you about our second year Macrobiotic healing training. We have 2 courses coming up this autumn, one fully residential here at the school in Devon in England, and one which is mostly online but with a couple of residentials for covering a lot of practical work. This second year course is part of a 3-year training program that we run here at the International Macrobiotic School. The first year, we call the foundation year, is more for students' own personal use and consists of 30 days of teaching in 7 modules spread over about 9 months. Learning a lot of the basics of macrobiotics, and the emphasis is on the students learning for themselves and applying that in their lives to their food, their emotional healing, their understanding of health, changes in lifestyle, etc., etc. And then this is followed by our second year course, around 31 days teaching altogether. The idea of the second year course is to continue on that personal journey of self-healing and personal growth, but also to train in several different skills. So by the end of the second year, you have several skills which you can start using professionally, and people do start using professionally. You will train as a health coach, so you're able to give health coaching sessions, giving advice to people on positive changes in their food, their lifestyle, exercise, some basic emotional healing. So it's a holistic package which you can offer through health coaching. You're also learning or further developing macrobiotic cooking for a wide range of different clients and scenarios. Cooking for individuals, cooking for groups, cooking for retreats, cooking in cafes, restaurants, etc. And you're also learning the basics of shiatsu bodywork. So by the end of the second year, you're qualified as a Wellbeing Shiatsu Practitioner. This is not the full Shiatsu Practitioner, which takes a 3-year training. It's a kind of halfway stage where you're able to give shiatsu treatments for general relaxation, well-being, de-stressing, and dealing with a few minor health problems. So by the end of the second year, you're actually going to have 3 qualifications which you could use professionally. This is followed by our third year course, which is longer, between 36 and 40 days long. Second year is generally spread over 1 year. Third year course over about a year and a third. Really going in depth with giving macrobiotic consultations, deeper study of shiatsu, emotional healing, life guidance, you might call it, for a really wide range of different health problems, as well as going more deeply into medicinal cooking, very specific cooking techniques, ingredients, recipes, teas, compresses, etc. for healing, helping heal different health problems. So the second year kind of fits in the middle of these 3 years. It's a kind of standalone course. You end up with professional qualifications. Most people go on to the third year course to really learn in depth how to help people with a very wide range of different health problems. But some people just do the second year and go into health coaching, cooking, maybe some wellbeing shiatsu, because that feels like enough, or that feels like that's what they want to do. As far as entry onto the second year course, most students are coming having done our foundation year course here at the International Macrobiotic School, but we do get a few students coming from outside who've studied in other places, either on our residential or our mostly online second year course. So if you're wanting to join from having done another training, then please get in touch, please email the school, and then I will have a conversation with you look at what you've been studying. As long as it is covered most of the same things that we cover in our foundation year, then it's generally possible to join our second year course. There may be a few subjects which you need to do a bit more study on, or get a bit more tutoring on, to bring you up to the same level as people who've done our foundation course, but it's perfectly possible. So we have two options this autumn, 2022. At the end of September, we have our fully residential course, which we've been running for, I don't know, about 15 years now. So 31 days teaching. That's divided into 8 modules of about 4 days. So about every 6 or 7 weeks, you come and do a 4-day module. And then you have 6-7 weeks at home to practice the cooking, later on the health coaching, the oriental diagnosis, the shiatsu, the body work, the do-in, etc. And then you come back and learn some more. For another 4 days, go home and apply it. So we find this format, and this happens over 1 year. So the September course runs until September 2023. We find this a very good format, both for people's own personal development, developing health, healing, different health problems, emotional healing, etc. And also in learning skills. And because learning skills, you need to learn, practice, learn, practice, learn, practice. So this is a very good format for really developing your cooking, health coaching, and shiatsu skills. Then the other option, the mostly online option, we actually start off with a 5-day residential in this November 2022 to cover a lot of the more practical aspects of the course, some shiatsu bodywork, get all the basics of that in, cooking, etc. And then the course is online, so we have days or sometimes a weekend spread over a year until October 23, when we end the course with a 6-day residential, again to do a lot of practical work, especially bodywork, oriental diagnosis, developing cooking skills. So if you're living at a distance, we run online foundation course, and for people that live more at a distance, or for various reasons it's not so easy to come to the school for the whole time, then this online course can work really, really well. We do have these 2 residentials because learning macrobiotics, learning macrobiotic healing is a very practical thing, and it's also quite a personal thing. Online, we can teach a lot online, but it's just really good to get together and do some practical work together as well. So the online option, you come for a 5-day residential, November 2022, then online classes, and then finish up with a 6-day residential in October 2023. So full details of both of these are on the website. And just a little bit about the content, some fairly kind of usual macrobiotic kind of subjects. The teaching days very often start off with some do-in and some shiatsu bodywork. So you're getting in touch with your own body, you're learning about the meridian system, working on your own body with do-in, working on other people's bodies with shiatsu. And you'll be learning how to give a full body shiatsu treatment, how to work on specific meridians, how to diagnose meridian imbalances so that you can give tailored shiatsu treatments. The morning we usually have some kind of theory class on Oriental philosophy, macrobiotic medicine, and macrobiotic health diagnosis. The health diagnosis is such a useful part of macrobiotic teachings. This is how we really understand what's happening internally with our health, so that we can spot imbalances and correct them before we develop some kind of serious illness. So it's very key to maintaining our health and keep improving our health. So we put a lot of emphasis on teaching a lot of different Oriental diagnosis skills in the school and in the second year course. There may be some workshops on the emotional side of healing. Our emotions play such a big part in our health, and it's so tied in with food and lifestyle, our bodies, which is where we hold our emotions. So we include some emotional healing in our first, second and third year courses as well. It's great when you're learning to give health coaching sessions to be able to be aware of people's emotions and be able to give some gentle, basic kind of counselling around the emotional side, because sometimes it's the emotions that need to shift, as well as often food and lifestyle and exercise, etc. We also study some Western nutrition, some Western anatomy, physiology and pathology, because it's very useful to have some understanding of how we work from a Western point of view. Plus, you could say some more spiritual studies, how to connect spiritually, how to live more in the now, some mindfulness, meditation, understanding more what happens in the spiritual world, how to connect with it, etc. So I hope that's given you a little taste of our second year courses. This is the first time we've run an online second year course. The online foundation year courses that we've run have been very successful, and it's just been fantastic to reach out to more people around the world. So we're really wanting to extend this with a mostly online second year course. If you would like to know more, then please have a look on our International Macrobiotic School website, which has quite a lot more information, and you can also download. So if you go to the training courses, second year course, a lot of information, and you can download the course details, substantial document on either the residential course or the online course. Check the course out. If it sounds like it's for you, you can send in an application form. If you want to discuss it, the possibility of you joining the course, then just get in touch, and we're happy to talk with you. Again, with the online course, it will probably be mostly students who've done our foundation course, but we have several students coming in from outside as well. So that is perfectly possible. Both courses restricted to 10 students. So these are small groups so that we can give you a lot of personal teaching and a lot of personal support in your own healing journey. Both courses are booking up now. So if you're interested, please check out the details. And if you want to take the next step, get in touch or send in an application form. So it would be fantastic to see you on our courses. We have a wonderful centre here at the International Macrobiotic School in South Devon, and whether we see you here or online, it would just be wonderful to have you on our courses. I really look forward to seeing you. Thank you very much.